So approximately 4 years ago, I bought 1,000 pegasian crystals because I read this tweet by Mod Ash. Somebody was tweeting at him saying, hey, in Ironman mode, it is very difficult to get smoldering stones. You have to it's 1 in 500 chance from Cerberus. And what if you need multiple ones? You know, it's not just making those infernal tools, but also recharging them as well. Sure, you can use a dragon axe to recharge your axe, that's no problem. But especially at the time, what about the pickaxe? What if I don't want to do wilderness content? What if I'm in a hardcore Ironman? Sure, now we have the Caliphic Queen, but back then you didn't. You had to go to Wildy and get multiple pickaxes and then recharge your infernal pickaxe. Same with the dragon harpoon. How do you recharge infernal harpoon? Well, I guess you go and get that 1 in 2,000 drop from Worms. What if we could just burn out crystals that we don't need and turn them into smoldering stones? You just take like a pegasian crystal, burn it, and it turns into the stone. When you think about it, it's genius because currently pegasian crystals, for the whole time pretty much since they were released, they're kind of very odd item. There's so many of them in the game, and that's why at the time when I bought them, I only paid 60k each. So yes, I bought 1,000 for 60 mil only. But there's so little ranger boots in the game. Like there's no way there is more ranger boots in the game than pegasian crystals. And the only use for pegasian crystals is to make those pegasian boots. So what do you do with like tens of thousands, maybe potentially hundreds of thousands of pegasian crystals? That is just way too many. That's the only use. So they are literally useless right now, and they have been forever. Obviously don't want them to go too much in price. If they go to like 10 mil each, then the pegasian boots themselves will go from 30 mil to 40 mil, which may not be ideal for a lot of people who want to afford them, but that would make the pegasian crystals more attractive. They would not go to 10 mil though. But yeah, for the past 40 years they've been going for like 60 to 90k. Sometimes they would go to like 120k, and sometimes I would be like, oh my god, maybe I should sell them right now. But something happened because of the project rebalance of all these items going up in price, like Elder Malls and like Dagon High and Elder Robes. Pegasian crystals started going up as well because the boots, I think they're going to be buffed. Just all boots is going to give like maybe strength bonus. I forgot about that. But there's actually no reason for pegasian crystals to go up in price because of that. Because you're not going to be making more pegasian boots. There's just not enough ranger boots in the game to do that. So the boots themselves should go up in price. Crystals themselves, I guess maybe by 100k, maybe by 200k, maybe that's exactly what happened right here. So when I saw that they were going for like 200k, I was like, oh my god, it's happening maybe. Then the next day I wake up, it's like 300k. Oh my god, maybe it's actually happening. Then the next day was like 430k. I'm like, okay, I have to sell these because it's all speculation, and I see nothing of value that would make them go to like 400k. And guess what? I sold like 400 of them. I made 140 mil, and they just stopped selling because they started crashing. And at the moment, they're like 250k, which is actually a very incredible price compared to what it was before, but I'm just gonna keep them. Yeah, the 600 I'm gonna keep. I made like 140 mil from this. It's so nice. What a combination of good events. You get those zombie lockers, and you got the zombie the zombies themselves that I killed. And then while I was doing this whole thing, the pegasian crystals went from 60 mil from the whole stack to like 400 mil. I'm on a roll right now. We gotta take advantage of this because I suddenly saw so much money coming in, and I'm still not max. You know, I'm still like 70 levels away from getting a max game. I thought, wait, this is the perfect time to get my construction up. Yeah, just spend a bunch of cash on like mahogany planks. Do not do the contracts, even though that was my original plan, because I do love collection logs sometimes, and if I go for the, the carpenters, the full outfit when you do the mahogany homes and just everything, I guess, I would have got to 99 construction anyway, but I thought I want to get it today. So I did, because it is so quick. And recently, I think it was just a couple weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, they made it so you can shift-click your options on the destroy and remove the things that you build, which was never the case. The limit of mahogany planks that you can buy every 4 hours from Clan Exchange is 13,000. So I spent 30 mil on that. 30, yeah, it was pretty expensive. And I got 1.8 million construction experience exactly. I was like, oh my god, this is so expensive. So I bought another limit, so another 13,000, and then half of it, I think. So from 94, which I was, to 99, it took me, I don't know, 75 mil, let's say, to level up. That is very expensive. I thought, oh, it's just only 5 levels. So when I get 99 construction, yeah, I logged off and I checked the XP. I wanted to check the rank, like how many people have the construction game. And I was rank 95,000, just as I got the construction. And what I always like to do is just get a little bit more experience to see how much rank will increase. So I only got like 200k extra experience, so it was like 13.2 million. And my rank increased from 95,000 to 25,000. And in fact, if I got another 800k experience, so all the way to 14 million, the rank would go from 25k to 5k. That's right, after getting 99 construction, if you get another 1 mil, your rank will go from 95k to 5k, which is like 90% increase. That's crazy for like an extra hour and a half that I have to spend. But I guess nobody wants to do that. Me? Definitely not. Rank 25k, that's fine with me. Yeah. So never had a construction key before, and apparently if you click on it, it opens like a menu and you can teleport to any house. Teleport is very convenient. So I guess from this point, do I actually need like teleport tabs, or should I just keep everything in one cape? I think keeping everything in one cape is just convenient, but I'm just so used to, if I need to teleport to like Relica or Remington, I will just search for the tab, just type in like Relica and it finds the tab. But now you have to rewire your brain a little bit. But there's actually a second option which insta teleports you to POH. So that means, wait, from this point, I don't think I actually need any house teleports at all. They're also very inconvenient. You can just have a cape and click teleport, never runs out. And it's also an achievement, you know, it's a new thing to have, 99 construction. Very nice, Zovidas, very nice, good job. I was looking at more viable skills that I had. So smithing, but it was like far away. It's like 89 to 99, you know, it's pretty slow. Fletching though, I was also 94. So I bought a bunch of darts and I've actually no idea how much money I spent. Most of it was from dragon darts, amethysts, and some of them were rune darts as well. I bought a bunch of addy, but I never used because, well, they were kind of slow, so I just waited an extra day to buy some darts overnight with my alts as well. And yeah, I'd probably cost at least 25 mil. It was probably even more than that. To get both skills from 94 to 99, I spent probably 100 at least mil, but probably like 120 or something. But it was very worth it because we are 10 levels closer to the max cape, and it literally took like, I don't know, 10 hours. You can see this experience. This is what I actually I like really try to do this. This is me on touchscreen, the Windows touchscreen, the Surface Pro. Yeah, I'm just using touchscreen to do the dots, and it's like 3.2 million experience an hour, which seems like, oh my god, this is incredible. Like, it's so easy to get fletching level up, but it's actually not, because, well, you do this for like 6 minutes and you don't want to do this anymore. Like, you're gonna get the repetitive strain injury, the RSI, from doing this. Like, it's not even a joke, but somehow slowly, like every 10 minutes I would take a little break. I would just switch fingers and, you know, do my hands a little bit, like exercises. And it's not bad. I'm still alive. This happened yesterday, and I'm all good today. So, but I would never do this again. This was, I should not be looking forward to 3 mil fletching experience an hour, because you have to use touchscreen. At the same time, I'm not gonna fletch like, you know, magic longbows or something, because that is way too slow. I want to do all of this in 10 hours instead of like 5 days or so. So I'm not going for max cape at the moment, but I would love to get that smithing level up. It is very low. It's 89, 10 levels, but it's slow. Oh my god, it's like 300k with gold ores. Is that like the fastest way to do it? Not counting like, you know, those enhanced keys. Oh, and by the way, talking about pegasian crystals, I had 4,000 of them on the original A Friend account. You know, the one that got banned? Yeah, I was reading the comments, I remember, when it got banned, and one of the top comments was, the biggest pegasian crystal sink in the game. Can you imagine how many Cerberus you have to kill to get 4,000 crystals? I have to do some maths right now. Is that 200k? Oh yeah, it is. 208k Cerberus you have to kill to get this amount of crystals. Anyway, that account is banned, so the valuables are not accessible. But maybe one day. So in the past few years, my bank ranged maybe from like 600 million to like 1.2 billion at like the maximum. I would say like average like 800 mil or so. And with that kind of GP, sure, you can afford a lot of things, but also not, because like 70% of the bank is just locked in like runes and ammo and like cannonballs and potions and food, and all of this like really adds up to a lot. So even though you have like 800 mil, you cannot actually spend 800 mil on like the next upgrade. You cannot buy Elysian without selling your whole bank. So whenever I needed something for like a new update or something, I had to sell something and then buy the other thing, and that gets expensive because of the tax. Each time you have to pay that 1%. So if you combine everything now with like pegasian crystals, I think my bank is currently like 1.85 billion, and I was thinking about getting a Tumican Shadow or like a Twisted Bow and then like rebuilding from that, because I've seen like some episodes people have been doing, and I thought that was a pretty cool idea. But I think what's even more important is to not struggle with just regular items. Like, okay, sure, I could buy like Tumican Shadow, but do you have a saturated HUD? Because the shadow is probably not as good if you don't have the saturated hard. And that thing is like 100 mil. What the hell has happened to those prices? So I bought hard, I bought all kinds of boots, all the like pegasian boots and like primordial boots and eternal boots. All kinds of amulets. Like I never really had, how's it called, the amulet of torture for like melee, because most of the time I was using the blood amulet of fury and just regular fury if I needed. I just didn't think the extra accuracy meant that much, but it actually does. I had more important things to buy, I guess, when I did not have that GP. So then I bought the wildy weapons. I had the couple already, but I did not have the accursed scepter. See, when you're really struggling for money, you can even sell like 2 million item because you really need that extra 2 million. And then I bought full Justiciar because just in general it's a really nice thing to have sometimes, because, well, I don't want to say anything, but maybe Inferno, because now as I have all of this GP, and let's say if I buy Torva eventually, because I still have like 300 million left now, and those pegasian crystals are selling, so who knows. I could buy like Torva, Plate Body, and Legs maybe very soon, but then I would have Cheesecake. That would not look too good now, would it? So I'm thinking maybe getting Infernal, okay, but what if it takes like too long? Like I cannot just afford like spend like the whole week doing Inferno, you know? So it literally has to happen in 2 days, and if it doesn't happen, then I will just move on to something else. Sure, it's extra practice in those 2 days, but yeah, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. That's what happened exactly last time, because I got to healers, I got to Zuck multiple times, and then I just stopped because, well, I just didn't want to do like 12-hour runs anymore, because I have this secret tactic for, yes, that's how long it takes, 12 hours. Never mind that, that's for another video though. So in this video we got from 94 construction to 99, from 94 fletching to 99, and bank is now rejuvenated finally. I don't have to sell items, and you have so much GP also still left, so I have a bunch of time to think. If I'm going to do Inferno, then I have to buy the Eldritch Staff, and that is like 300 mil. That is exactly why I do not want to buy Torva Plate Legs, which is also 300 mil. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.